This morning, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis released his proposal for the next state budget. It comes at a total of $91.4 billion. But the governor says it will still save the state and taxpayers lots of money. In a statement, the governor led off with those savings, saying the plan puts $480 million into state coffers and cuts $300 million in taxes. Now, those savings for you come thanks to the popular tax-free weekends, 8 days to prepare for back-to-school shopping, 10 days to get ready for hurricane season, and $247 million in cuts to property taxes. Now, as for spending, the plan includes $600 million raising teacher salaries, $625 million is set aside for the environment, including restoring the Everglades and natural springs, along with fighting red tide and noxious algae. Another $50 million is set to go to fighting shoreline erosion. And ahead of the 2020 elections, more than $6 million will go to beefing up election security. Now, state lawmakers will need to vote on the budget to approve it. To see the proposal for yourself, we have a link on our website, firstcoastnews.com.